The Chicago Bears get embarrassed at home as they lose to the New Orleans Saints. I can't even... this is going to be a long video, folks. I have got a lot to say. With that being said, what is going on, y'all? This is Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do talk a lot of football and Bears on this channel, so if you would like to obviously be notified, go ahead and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Turn on my post notifications by clicking the bell icon down below, and follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram because I do tend to tweet a lot. Okay, if you want my live thoughts during the Bears games and games for all the other NFL, action, go ahead and follow me. With that being said, the Bears lose to the Saints 36-25. And I'm doing the Birdman hand rub right now because I don't even know where to start. But we must begin. And here we go. So usually I start with the stat sheet. I talk about the numbers. This is what we're going to do. Toss that aside. Because this game was not reflected on the stat sheet. The stat sheet said the Bears lost 36-25, but anybody with a pair of eyes could tell you this game was over far before that. Okay, far before that, the stat sheet is going to tell you Mitch Trubisky had 251 yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions, which seems like a pretty good game. But your eye test will tell you that was obviously not the case, and about 70 to 80% of that production came in garbage time, if not more. But there are some things the stat sheet will tell me, which I'll get to in a second. But for now, I don't need the stat sheet because I am about to unleash on this performance by the Chicago Bears. Because I have so many different areas I want to hit, I'm going to start with the most frustrating one, which is Matt Nagy. And I know you guys might be thinking I'm going straight for Mitch Trubisky. Don't worry, I'll get to him. But let's start with Matt Nagy, okay? Matt Nagy has just completely collapsed as a play caller, okay? And I really hate being the overreactionary, hyperbolic, in the moment type of guy where the sky is falling after one loss. I hate that, okay? I try to be as objective and realistic as possible, okay? The goal of this channel when I started was to make everybody and every single one of us, including myself, smarter sports fans. And it's moments like this where that gets tested because Matt Nagy repeatedly in this game just showed me that he hates running the damn football and he's just allergic to it, okay? Multiple third and shorts, and Matt Nagy does not want to run the football. Matt Nagy, I don't know if he was the one or he pushed for it, but I'm sure he had a part in it, wanted to draft David Montgomery, and he doesn't want to use David Montgomery, okay? Why is Mitchell Trubisky dropping back and throwing the ball 54 times? Why is David Montgomery getting 2 carries the entire game, okay? I get that our quarterback has been very inept, and I told you I will get to him in a second. But you know how you can make the quarterback more inept and more exposed? By making it predictable to the defense that I'm just going to pass the ball every single time, and there is absolutely no threat of a run game, okay? And I don't understand why Matt Nagy hates running the football, because if you think you have a quarterback who is not very good, then you would want to run the football, right? Unless you think Mitch is very good, and at that point you're throwing a lot. But then I don't understand. Okay, nothing about the play calling made sense to me, and so many times I kept tweeting, "Please run the football, please run the football." And lo and behold, this is just karma, right? The Bears run the football to start the second half, and David Montgomery fumbles. And then everybody's in my mentions like, "Foz, you said run the football." David Montgomery fumbled. Well, here's the thing, folks, okay? Don't try to be smart about it, okay? When you run the football, you need to get rhythm as a running back, okay? You can't just give the ball to the running back one time, run the ball, pass the ball 6 times, then give it back to him again, then pass the ball another 10 times. No, there needs to be a rhythm. Establish a rhythm. Just because it fails the first time doesn't mean you go away from it, okay? You keep at it. Am I saying the Bears need to turn into a run-first team? No, although that wouldn't be the worst idea. But I am saying we need to run the ball more than 7 times, okay? The Saints ran the ball 54 times. We need to run the damn ball. It is frustrating as heck. Did I say 54 times? I meant 27 times with Latavius Murray. We passed 54 times, okay? See, I'm getting the numbers mixed up. This is how frustrating it is for me. So with that being said, Matt Nagy, like I said, I'm so frustrated with the play calling and him not running the damn football. It's really, 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 really getting on my nerves. And now let's talk about it. Let's talk about the quarterback play with Mitch Trubisky, okay? And again, I told you I don't want to look at the stat sheet because, again, the stat sheet said he threw for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns and no picks. But there's one number that I mentioned, the 54 dropbacks and 54 pass attempts, which, of course, you don't like. Okay, here's the thing, all right? And some of you guys think I'm a Mitch apologist and a Mitch supporter. I'm not. I'm not a Mitch homer, okay? If I see something, I tell you like it is, okay? And here's my thing with Mitch Trubisky. Played awful. He played absolutely god-awful today. There were just too many throws that were left on the field. There were just too many throws, where he's overthrowing guys. I think he overthrew Gabriel one time. He overthrew, Anthony Miller another time. He's throwing to Allen Robinson in double coverage. One time he's rolling out and literally Tariq Cohen standing out of bounds, and I think Mitch threw it. The pocket awareness, the vision on the field, it's just not there. Now, the entire reason I have, I guess, said that Mitch Trubisky, doesn't deserve as much hate as he's received is because of last season. And that was from a sample size of 14 games of 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and leading us to all what would have been the game-winning drive in the playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, those are all things that happened. Those are facts. I'm not making that up. So if you want to say Mitch Trubisky has regressed this season, absolutely. But last season did happen, okay? And the other thing, too, with Mitch is, again, with the play calling here, if Mitch Trubisky's dropping back every time and the defense knows he's going to pass the ball, they're going to come after him. It's going to make it a lot difficult. There's no threat of a run game. And that's where I feel like Matt Nagy gets Mitch Trubisky in trouble as well. Now, Mitch Trubisky's accuracy is horrid. It is bad. But Matt Nagy isn't helping either. So to me, both of them get equal blame here because the coach isn't coaching right with the play calling and Mitch Trubisky isn't quarterbacking right, okay? I don't want people to say it's 90-10 Mitch or 90-10 Nagy. No, they both deserve some serious blame. And here's the other thing I want to point out. As bad as Mitch Trubisky is and how he's playing so far and right now, and he is playing awful, you take a look at other coaches, man, and they seem to just make it work with their guys. And we're not even talking about the stars because here's the thing. In the NFL, there's about 5, maybe 7, 8, I'm pushing it, franchise quarterbacks. So you're telling me the rest of the 22 whatever teams, they don't have a franchise quarterback, but, somehow they still make it work. And you literally look at the team we played today in the New Orleans Saints, starting with Teddy Bridgewater. Sean Payton has made it work with Teddy Bridgewater, okay? I don't have a lot of respect for Teddy Bridgewater, but he played very well today, and I believe that is more Sean Payton than Teddy Bridgewater, okay? So to me, Matt Nagy, this is what made him so great last year because he essentially made Mitch Trubisky play well, okay? And coaching matters a lot in the NFL, folks. It matters a lot. People don't think so. In the NBA, it doesn't matter as much. If you got LeBron, you got KD, AD, Giannis, that matters more than coaching, okay? But in the NFL, coaching matters so much, okay? And I'm telling you, Matt Nagy, his play calling has just been downright awful. Just awful, okay? Like, I'm to the point where I'm debating if Matt Nagy should just give up play calling duties. I don't know, okay? And the thing is, We don't even talk about our offensive coordinator, Mark Helfrich, because of the fact that we all know Matt Nagy calls the play. So is it like who to blame? But at this point, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe Matt Nagy should just give up the play calling, because if he doesn't know how to run the damn football, then I'm very scared, folks. I'm very scared at this point. So like I said, there's no excuses, of course, for Mitch either. Just accuracy is just not there, guys. He leaves too many throws on the field, and I know that. The only thing I've always said was what I told you, what I saw from him last year. That's it, okay? And if you want to tell me he's regressed, you can tell me that, and I will agree with you. He has regressed, okay? But to me, Matt Nagy is not helping the case at all whatsoever. Now let's talk about the defense. The Bears' defense is collapsing right in front of our very eyes. Latavius Murray ran for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. This is the second week in a row we're getting a non-star running back run all over us. Last week it was Josh Jacobs, a rookie running back who's good, but he's a rookie, right? By the way, funny thing is that the Raiders know how to use a rookie running back. He had 100+ yards against the Packers. Just saying, there's ways to use a rookie running back. And we have one in David Montgomery. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, so you had that last week against the Raiders, and this week, Latavius Murray, the backup to Alvin Kamara, literally runs all over us. So you catch the Saints with Alvin Kamara out, with Drew Brees out, and you get blown out. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. And Michael Thomas gets open whenever he wants. I don't understand. I said in my keys before the game, I said, just double team Michael Thomas. Teddy Bridgewater doesn't throw it to anybody else. What did Michael Thomas do? 9 catches for 131 yards. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, do these coaches not see it? Am I not watching the same game? It's frustrating, really. So the Bears' run D has been broken. The Bears' pass D looks like it's broken. I will say, though, that the offense not doing anything definitely plays a part in it, because the defense can just be gassed. So obviously I'm not going to put as much blame on the defense as I am on the offense. But like I said, folks, if I had to just sum it up, man, and again, David Montgomery, 2 carries for 6 yards. Okay, Tariq Cohen, three carries for 10 yards. We ran the ball 7 times. 7 times. We passed the ball 54 times. I don't know what else there needs to be said. If I could just take this game and tell you guys we ran the ball 7 times when we threw the ball 54 times, you would know what the outcome would have been. So, like I said, very, very disappointing loss here. This is a game we should have won. But I will point out, this is the best team arguably in the entire NFL. The Saints I picked to win the NFC for a reason. And they're undefeated without Drew Brees. 5-0. 5-0, okay? So, again, the best team arguably in football, but without 2 of their best 3 players. So the Bears should have won this game. No excuses, okay, at all. So that obviously begs the question then, is the season over? The Bears fall to 3-3, okay? Folks, I'm not going to do it, okay? I know you guys want me to do it and be reactionary. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm not going to be that guy. They're 3-3. 2.5 games out of a wild card. There's so much football left to be played. Am I optimistic right now? Absolutely not. The Bears' next 4 games are an absolute gauntlet. Okay, they play some very tough teams. But is the season over? No, it's not, folks. Okay, and I don't want you guys to think that. I did pick the Packers to win, to make the playoffs for a reason. Okay, so that obviously looks very difficult right now because they are double our win total at 6-1. But like I said, 2.5 games out of a wild card spot. So I'm just not gonna say it. Okay, maybe a couple more games in, we'll see. But very, very disappointed with Matt Nagy, with Mitch Trubisky. I'll give them both 50% of the blame. The defense obviously has just become broken on the run game, especially, and it's not obviously looking good. A very disappointing loss. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. Everybody in Halas Hall tomorrow needs to absolutely get back to work and say this was pathetic, coming out of a bye week with 2 weeks to prepare, and this is what you put on tape. This is what you do. Just no excuse for it, folks. So let me know what you guys think, man. Give me your raw thoughts and emotions, because that's what I just did to you guys. I poured it all out for you guys with Matt Nagy and how frustrating he has become for me as a head coach and a play caller. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me, guys, or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.